Turns out we sold a lot more of the book than I expected. The peak for the book was the top 10 selling book on Amazon. The joke was going to be that I put it into an obscure category to try to get on the best-selling list, and that wasn't even necessary. It is just literally one of the best-selling books. It is #1 in limericks and humorous verse. I would say that's a real category for this book. So I didn't even cheat the system. It's just straight up a best-selling book. I was expecting maybe like, I don't know, 500 copies, something like that. We sold 500 copies the first day, and then we checked this morning, and it's currently 5,000 copies were sold. It's literally a bestseller on the entire website. We're just like up there next to like 18 Charlie Kirk books. I'm not saying people should go buy this thing because it is clearly a scam. Somebody sent me a thing that already, because this is a best-selling book, clearly one of these people that makes like AI scam books is like, people really want this. So they made a Douglas Scott memoir. The AI changed my face on the book cover? Why would you even do that? They like gave me a frown? Whoever made it were like, make him look angrier. They didn't even get my name right. My name is not Douglas Scott. That's my middle name. So it's the Douglas Scott memoir, which is not even the right person. So that part's wrong too. The title, as far as I can tell, of this book is Douglas Scott Memoir, Doug, not just streaming, a life built on innovation, connection, and the audacity to play differently. And then the back is just like, Douglas Scott Memoir, it's more than just a story. For dreamers, leaders, and anyone seeking to be inspired, Douglas Scott Memoir is a must-read guide to living boldly and living a legacy of purpose. Obviously, I would encourage people to not buy this, because this is like an AI scam of some kind. Wait, oh my god, is there a sample? It's in comics. Why did they do this? Who is this? Marcus Ellery is not a real person. I don't think you can do this. Roots of curiosity, paths of code and discovery, chaos as a canvas, building a world together. Every generation has its storytellers. Wait, they have my name correct here. What is this? Okay, there's also an acknowledgement. No book is ever the work of one person alone. Though my name appears on the cover, these pages exist because of the inspiration, courage, and support of many. For Douglas Scott Reed himself, thank you for daring to be different. Okay, well, you're welcome. AI who wrote this. Oh, there's also a dedication. There's a Comic Sans open, and then a table of contents. There's a preface and an acknowledgement and a dedication. And an author's note. And an introduction. What are we doing here? Is there any book? Okay, and then it starts with Roots of Curiosity. Douglas Reed's story begins long before the first live stream lit up his screen or the first viral challenge. Oh, and that's the end of it. They must have like extended it long enough that you can't tell what the actual book is. Wow, this is truly baffling. This is so funny. I kind of want to buy it. Nobody else should buy it, okay? We can't collectively support this. I feel like I should be allowed to buy it. The profit from this book, which is only $5, but this is all going to charity for the actual book. Pirate it. I don't know how to pirate an Amazon book. Like, I'm not that invested in reading this book, to be honest. I can recognize ChatGPT written stuff. It's just ChatGPT. So it's a leave a review. I don't want to give it a ton of attention. I did update a few corrections in the book that should be coming out now. If you notice small mistakes in your copy of the book, you probably have a very, very limited edition error copy, which is now never going to be sold again. This is officially, if you've bought the first edition of the book, the Fingers edition, because apparently there's the word fingers on page. The author has yeah, I looked at it. The person who wrote the AI book has written like 15 books in the last week. Seems a bit suspicious to me. It's called dedication. They just have a stronger work ethic than me. To be clear, this was released yesterday. Partially why this is funny is because when writing my book, I made a point to not use AI at all for anything. And I did that because I think it would have kind of ruined the vibe. The joke book I made, it would be the easiest possible thing to tell ChatGPT, write, 200 pages of the word Doug. But I manually wrote all of it. I mean, I copied and pasted the word Doug. I copied and pasted every single word Doug. I put in all the punctuation, all the formatting, all the everything. I did all of it. I wrote the back. Barry did the cover. None of this is AI generated because I felt like, it's not like I hate AI, as you know, but I felt like this joke only works if I actually put in some like blood, sweat, and tears into it. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's just not funny. And it's really funny that me putting in all that effort and making this way harder for myself than I needed to resulted in somebody just making an AI ripoff the next day. Oh, that's so funny. The title is so funny. It's not my name, and it's like a 100, this is like a full tweet. Memoir implies death. Does it? I thought memoir is just, I don't think a memoir is a death, right? It's just outright fraud because it's not a, wait, is a memoir for death? I don't think that's true. Well, sorry everybody. Yeah, I guess quick F for me. I wonder if the person, because there's a human being who's directing the AI to make the book. I wonder if they think I'm dead. As long as somebody in this whole process thinks I'm dead, that does deserve, I guess, an F, so. We are doing a book signing at at TwitchCon. So if you go to TwitchCon on Saturday afternoon, we should have a room where we're going to do a book signing. Me and T. Morris, author of Twitch for Dummies, who did the foreword, are going to both be there to do a book reading. I'm going to read a chapter of the book, and then we're going to do book signing together. It should be awesome.
BTW, was it intentional to leave the back blank? It looks so odd in my bookshelf as it's just blank.
What do you mean back blank? Wait, that was straight up a misprint if you got that. The back should look like this. Oh, the spine? Oh, whoops. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Who knew? Who knew that you had to make a spine for a book? Who would have known? There's no way to have possibly predicted that. Wait, the spine is just white. Look, it's not like we had professionals working on the book, okay? It's me and Barry and Perry, and we're just flinging stuff around and trying to figure out the book. I am brand new to the literary world, and I landed with a splash.